2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're set to go for the opening round of the third major of the season. The U.S. Open is upon us. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. And Rich, we've got an exceptional day of golf ahead as we follow our featured player in this first round. The course looks to be in immaculate shape. What can you tell us about this track?
Well, Andrew, I think you'll appreciate this because I've always said this. Oakmont Country Club would be the one golf course I would pay good money to not have to play. It is that difficult. They slow the greens down for the U.S. Open. How about that? Why do they slow greens down for the U.S. Open? Because the members, they like to be punished for some bizarre, strange reason. This is the most exacting, hardest, unrelenting tests of golf these players are ever going to face. It's no fun. It's literally no fun, and that's the best thing I can say about Oakmont.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
That's the way you start a round. An opening hole birdie.
Oh, and look at that birdie at the first. 18 under par today, still in play.
Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
This one is going straight at it. That shot had Will Zalatoris doing a double take. I think he may be starting to take this rivalry a bit more seriously.
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row, and there's starting to be a little buzz on the grounds.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
This hole is a par 4.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot, back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
This is a 5-iron.
That's definitely left of the green.
On the green, but a long way away from the cup. Oh, almost. 3 feet left.
This is important. Big par putt here.
On the tee on the 4th hole.
Dog leg from left to right. Again, the church pews down the left-hand side, but a little more room off the tee shot for these players. Second shot is a blind shot as the green and the distance is tucked all the way over on the right and falls down. So players that are going for it at 2 cannot see the green. If you lay it up to the top of the hill, you're going to have a wonderful third shot down the hill. Should be easy to get it close.
That is going to work.
this is tracking. It's tracking. Come on.
A tap in left for birdie. And with that, he moves to 3 under par for the championship.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The high caliber architectural work here at Oakmont on full display here at the 5th.
Again, another shortish hole that driver is not necessary on. Take out a long iron, fairway metal, and get it to the top of this fairway, short of the bunkers. From there, second shot will be slightly downhill to a Redan-style green that goes from right to left and front to back with big, deep bunkers on the left-hand side.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Second shot here on the 5th. Okay, that'll work. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. And he's down there. You got a read?
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Trailing by 4 strokes. The 6 here at Oakmont is a beautiful par 3, playing back up the hill.
Not much of a green to work with here whatsoever, especially going in with a mid to long iron. Your goal here is to find the center of the green every single day.
Opting for the 4-iron here. There's this one to kick right. And he's safely on the green. And this putt to move into the top 20. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Got a chance here. Oh, you beauty. And stepping up the standings after that effort.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
About 200 yards left to the hole. 3 strokes off the lead.
Okay, 1 extra club.
All right, we can work with that. And this putt to move into the top 5. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've got it going left to right.
That looked good for a while. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Difficult tee shot here, straight back up the hill. You got a trench over the left-hand side. It's got some dry grass in it you want no part of. Second shot plays straight back up the hill into the clubhouse. And look at this, squared off green. The back third of it is actually the practice green. This is such a cool feature of this golf course. I love this hole.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. The ball in the green side bunker. "13 feet to the cup." Oh, I thought that was going down. Trying to get this one to drop for double bogey and limiting the damage. After that hole, he falls back to 3 under. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
This one would be from downtown. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
Right on line, but just misses.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here. It kicks hard to the right. You get it past it, though. Now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
Let's go down to Henny.
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
This is a 9-iron on the way. That's just a miss right there, and now headed toward the rough. Sitting at 3 under. This has to drop to save par. Henny is greenside.
This is a 12-footer here.
And that's a par.
And 11 runs parallel, but back up the hill, Rich, and there's a trench that gets in the way of the tee.
You want to favor the left-hand side as best possible, as that's the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you've got a green that swings from left to right and back to front. Really difficult to judge the spin on your second shots here and get it close.
This is his second shot.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Ooh. Well, it's just about 3 feet away.
Nice little par putt here.
Currently at 3 under for the day. The expression big boy par 5 gets used a fair bit in golf, but this one is definitely that at Oakmont, the 12th hole.
Straight downhill you go. Shorter hitters have to worry about the first section of bunkers on the right-hand side. Longer hitters, the ones on the left. If you can find the happy medium, then you might actually thinking about going for it in 2. However, high stakes ensue. A difficult area to land your second shot when you're laying up. However, this green is not very difficult once you're on it. Not a whole lot of movement here.
What's up, big
not quite
bull?
the shot he was wanting.
What's up?
That's on the green, and you never know what could happen. Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, this putt's going to go down the hill and also break to the right.
I'm watching the football game and playing low. I'm doing the same.
Par putt coming up here. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 13th at Oakmont requires just a mid to short iron off the tee, but all the damage can be done up near the green ridge.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green
Gotta finish my society round, so I'm warming up with my career.
To try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Going with the 6 iron here. Oh, absolutely flushed. 11 feet left to the hole. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
What difficulty is your society on?
For the round. The 14th at Oakmont, Rich, has certainly evolved over the years.
It has, and not by design, but how players attack this hole. Conventional wisdom, take out long iron, find the center of the fairway, and wedge it on for your second. Give yourself a birdie opportunity. These days, though, the power hitters taking driver out, taking their chances, finding one of those many, many bunkers and getting it up and down from there. Either way you shake it, this is still a challenging par 4.
Well, that'll work there. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Now 4 back after that hole.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Good news is they give you ample room off this tee.
Birdie.
Church-style pew bunkers down the left-hand side, fairway cambers from left to right. From there, though, you have a green that sits down below you, but also chases away from you. You can land it short and bounce it on there, but when the pin's all the way back, it forces you to go after it.
On the green, that's always mission number one. A putt of 14 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Come on. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
And once again, just another par 3 that's going to wear you out. A deep bunker fronting this green right here on the right-hand side that you scream.
How do I get better at this game? Does the clubs matter because I just purchased the red cloud today?
Shot into this green. If you miss the green here, you're looking 4 squarely between the eyeballs.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. 14 feet to the cup. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Curling ever so gently right to left here.
You know how it's green, gold, and our blue.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Great putt there for birdie. He is on the move now at 5 under for the championship. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Yeah, the clubs go up to Galaxy Opal. Next season they will go to Dark Matter. The fittings make a big difference too. Okay, thanks.
That's a disappointing shot. Here's the second on 17. Tough one to dial in.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
Looking to get up and down from here.
Also the level of your player.
Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now.
I think my guy is a 96 overall.
That's how you get out of trouble. How about it, Rich?
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
As we take a look at the
That's
leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
This is a beautiful hole, and this golf course scares me, but this hole is beautiful. A ditch down the left-hand side, bunkers right, bunkers everywhere. Second shot for these players, straight back uphill, again to a uniquely designed green, almost in the shape of a square. 2 tiers, the front one and all the way in the back right. This truly is one of the hardest finishing holes in golf major championships.
One club up or down, that would have been the wrong play. This one worked out well. A chance now to move into the top 10. Oh, that's the way you finish. A birdie on the closing hole.
Good round 6 under at Oakmont is good.
It'll be an early tee time tomorrow for our featured player, but hey, any tee time is better than no tee time.
They'll take it. They fought hard to make this cut, and they certainly did. Let's see what they can produce.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
See, my driver is limited edition Sapphire. There are 5 more levels better than that. With limited edition clubs you don't lose your fittings.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome back. It's time for final round coverage of the U.S. Open. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. Let's get out there. Our current leader is at 12 under par. Let's go out to the first hole.
Got you, thank you. Second shot here at 1. This one headed for the green. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
7 feet remains.
A great birdie chance here.
You had quads there, good shit, big boy.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
That's a textbook swing.
Lol, yes.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Got some work to do with this putt. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left to righter.
Putt on a good line. A good line here, tracking. This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. All right, that one is
just
behind
scored.
us. Teeing off here on the 3rd.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot, back uphill.
It looks
to a
like the
blind
Super
green.
Bowl
It's
is
got a
gonna
runoff
suck.
area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
Yes, this game is gonna be a grinder. I wanted Buffalo to win yesterday. I felt bad for Josh Allen. He deserved it.
Oh, come on, let him in. This putt from 5 feet away.
Yeah, me too. This was the year for him with no Mahomes, Burrow in the mix.
Okay, a lot to like there as he moves to 8 under par. Let's take a closer look
I said the
at the
same
par
thing.
5 fourth.
And the church pews once again down the left-hand side. Second shot completely blind to the green. If you can, lay it up to a high spot over on the left-hand side. Third shot goes straight downhill to a green that's receptive for all kinds of wedges.
Henny, you've got a good look at it. How bad is this one?
I don't think he's going to have an easy time getting this one out of the bunker, Andrew. It's pretty deep.
Here's a putt to get to 9 under par. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Okay, moving on to the next hole.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole.
To par 4, the 5th hole.
Just a fairway metal long iron required off the tee. You want to avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side as best possible. Second shot down the hill to a Redan-style green that works from right to left and front to back. Big bunkers on the left-hand side you want no part of.
That's a high caliber shot. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This should play. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Mid to long iron required here to a green that looks so much smaller than it actually is. Not a whole lot of pin placements on this green. Find the center of the green and 2 putt and get out of there.
This one is headed to the right. And from the bunker here. And that's safely on the surface, but still some work left with the putter. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
That's a fighting effort. Hit it in strife, but managed to make a good score regardless.
And to be fair, getting it up and down out of the bunker, albeit that was a pretty simple, straightforward bunker shot.
I think he likes that one. Staring down a very long putt here. I like the looks of this. It's on a very good line. Yes!
Great pub.
Okay, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 8th. Time now for a par 3.
Straight uphill the entire way. Great feature on the left-hand side there with all the gorse, the junk, all of that. You want to avoid that at all costs. Even hitting the bunkers right is fine. Second shot plays back uphill, back into this clubhouse to a really cool looking squared off green. The back third of it is the putting green.
If this putt drops, we've got a tie for 4th place. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Another birdie. That's 6 now on the round.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 4th place. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
An opportunity now to get to 13 under par. Henny, tell us about this putt.
This putt is around 36 feet away from the cup.
So close. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. I'm not sure what he saw on that one. The putt goes in, and that's the first mistake of the week. First bogey of the event.
Still only 3 back. Time to make some birdies, though. Make that final push towards the lead.
A par 4 here.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here. It kicks hard to the right.
Expressionless face.
Now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
This is full send.
You played it too high.
This one's going right there. Almost jarred it. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. There's a birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after bogey on the previous hole. As we move on to the next hole, we show you he is in a tie for 6th place.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up. Pretty good shot there.
This is his 2nd shot. He's 2 shots back.
Houston, we have a problem. Had just scored.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
And this is what remains for a share of 5th place on the leaderboard.
Oh boy.
Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Oh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
The shorter hitters have to worry about the bunkers on the right. The longer hitters, the one on the left, find the happy medium. And do you go for it? Let's find out. If you're laying it up, you want to find a good spot. I'm going to say anywhere from 85 to 100 yards out, because you want to be able to maximize your spin on this firm green.
And a chance to move into a tie for 2nd here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Well, the putt is going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Just 2 shots back after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Outstanding approach shot. And this putt is to move into the top 5. A chance to make a birdie just slides by. Well, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
That is absolutely spot on.
We've got about 180 left to the hole. Only 2 back of the lead.
This one's left of the green.
Just a little bit off on that shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
That's a really nice play. A short one left for par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, we show you our featured player is in a tie for 10th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now to 16. It's a par 3.
You want to try and land your tee shot if you can on the front left third of this green. A lot of movement from left to right here on this green. If you hit it in the front bunker here, 4 is almost a must. But if you find the green, you just might walk out of here with an easy 3.
This is a tricky putt. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
This putt on a good line. This is looking better and better.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Here's a par putt. That one drops. Now to 17, a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Not a bad result right there. 5 feet to the cup. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and he is currently in a tie for 8th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Now to 18, only 2 shots back. That is a big-time drive. Second shot here at 18. This is a 4-iron. This is for a round of 62. Let's check in with Henny.
He's paced it, he's read it. It's time. Little 27-footer.
This should turn back to the right. 3 feet to the cup. We are done here. He ends up at 13 under for the event. That was a really fun week of golf, and in the end, you look at the featured player beating their rival, Will Zalatoris. Henny, that's pretty special.
It is indeed. It was so fun to watch, and now what this player has done is they've set their stall out on the world stage. They've taken down Will Zalatoris. What's next?
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
Hello and welcome back. And today we will begin where we left off on the first. And with that, your round has begun. Have a good one. And this one's about 180 yards out. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. I think we're going left here. And here we go for the birdie. Here's a 6-foot putt. Keeping an even keel here after the first hole. We are even par. And the wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. Well, this one's looking good. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? Okay, 10 feet to go here. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. So good, so good. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. Okay, we got a par 4 here on the third hole. And this one's about 120 yards to the pin. Nicely done. This one's about 7 feet away. Oh my goodness. And you've got this left over for par. All right, here's the tap. All right, that'll do it. Now let's check in on the scorecard. 6 under par currently. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. This one's just breaking hard to the left. And 4 feet to go. And the current leader ahead by 5 strokes. Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. This one's around 135 yards out. Come on, bounce to the right for us. Okay, on the green safely. 7 under on the day if you sink this. Oh, almost in there. 4 feet to the cup. Our leader is ahead by 4 strokes at the moment. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. Well, that won't work. And you might want to aim a little to the right. The ball's sitting below your feet on this one. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. Well, you can't hit them all. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Okay, out of the bunker. That's our first hurdle. Now let's deal with this putt. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. And the 7th hole is a par 3. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. But I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, what do we have here? Still going. Oh, come on, get in. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And after that one, you're at 7 under. Okay, have a good tee shot here on the 8th hole. We have a par 4 ahead of us. Well, it looks like this one will play. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. Good shot. Here we go. This drops, you got a bird. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Well, something went amiss. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. That'll do. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. So far, so good. Continuing.
Oh, yes, that'll go down nicely.
And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. And the 10th is a par 4.
Look at you go. Well done.
This one's a 4-foot putt. Oh. All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. Okay, 9 under is current score. Here we go. Time to kick it off on the 11th hole.
Oh, look at this shot. Oh, I wish that went for you.
And this is about 4 feet. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. And everyone's chasing this person on the top of the leaderboard. 7-stroke lead for them right now. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it. Smart shot. All right. This is about 120 yards or so from the pin. work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? Here's a 7-foot putt. Oh! And here's your par putt. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. Beauty of a swing there. Okay, about 235 yards left to go. From the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Okay, out of that sand and onto the green. I'm liking it. And if you put this putt down, you'll get to 11 under par for the day. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Looking good. Oh, that shot was a beauty. And everyone's chasing the player on the top of the leaderboard, currently enjoying a 7-stroke lead. And the 14th hole is next. This one is a par 4. There we go. Great contact. And this shot's about 145 yards out. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. Nice approach. Here's a 17-foot putt. You're cooking out there. 7th birdie so far. 12 under par after that hole. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. So far, so good for this one. Okay, this one's about 110 yards out. Firm on this one, I think. Hang on a minute, though. This might play. All right, not much left here. And the putt drops. And that means we're 8 under par, heading down the final stretch. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. This one's heading left. Ooh, this is very, very sandy in this. Ooh. All right, grab that putter. Let's get to work here. And for the par. And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. And now on to 17. This one's a par 3. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. Just in the green side rough here. You need this to save par. Let's drop this in. Ooh, just missed. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. And after that one, 12 under par. Wind is blowing left to right. Oh my, absolute power on that drop. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. You need this for a final score of 62. Yeah, so it's going a bit to the right. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. Okay, that's good. That is actually great. Finishing your round with a birdie today, good stuff. And at the end of the day, 13 under par for you. All right, that's just about it for me. Hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. See you next time.
That's a wrap. See you tomorrow at some point on